Yeah, well, you know what to do. It's just, it's a little harder. That's the only difference.
And
The,
my viewers want that too because they want to see me die a few times, and they want to see me put my top 10 deaths to Benny Hill.
oh, that's hilarious. It's great taste in humor. I'm sorry, but that's pretty bad.
I don't know. I might not
Shit,
even
what
put
was
it
I
to
gonna
Benny
say?
Hill. I might put it to something else. But there will be a death montage for Prime 2. I was gonna do a death montage for this game, but I don't think I died enough.
Now I remember what I was gonna say. It's strange how, you know, on the hard modes or the higher difficulties of the Metroid Prime games, they never seem to change the enemy placement. I think they might. No, they didn't do it for. No. They didn't do it for 3 either.
Oh,
they just had new attacks.
Did you actually play through Hyper Mode finally?
I got farther.
Where are you in 3?
Hyper mode. I'm past Skytown. I think I'm in the middle of the pirate homeworld. I haven't picked it up forever. In forever.
I remember Gandrada, even on Veteran, was really annoying. Like, I think I was fighting her for a good half hour.
I think Prime 3 bosses are the easiest in the series, just because, in my opinion, their attacks can be dodged more because they just have better pattern recognition, or some. Maybe it's the controls. It's one of the two.
It's probably the controls. But yeah, I still haven't beaten Veteran. I mean, I'm kind of afraid of what Dark Samus is like on Hyper Mode.
Hyper mode. The only real big differences between that and Veteran, I know they get new moves, Hyper mode more, and maybe more health and damage. I don't know.
Because I know all they did for...
Some games don't do that.
I know all they did for hard in Prime 1 and 2 is they gave enemies more health and damage you take is doubled. What would have been nicer for Hyper Mode, especially in Trilogy, is if they actually moved some of the items around and actually made the AI smarter. That's one thing that always bugged me about the higher difficulty on this game is, you know, it would have been nice if the enemies were smarter.
Yeah, or even just, you don't even have to change the number of enemies in a room, just change the variety, you know, make different combinations.
Like, one thing that would have been a dick move for Retro to do was on the 3rd floor of the Phazon Mines, if they had a room with one of each of the Beam Pirates for hard mode.
Yeah.
Because there was a room in the second time coming on the Phazon Mines where there was like 4 Wave Pirates in one room. So they could easily have put 4 pirates there. I remember losing a ton of energy in there just because their shots do a lot of damage. I think they do like 15 damage a piece, but when you got 4 of them shooting at you, that goes up pretty quick.
Yeah, and the real bad thing about Wave Pirates is, even with the beam combo, it only goes to one person, so you can't really crowd control them because you can't affect them with other beams. That's what makes Beam Pirates very difficult.
That's why the Ice Spreader is so good. You just don't get it until really late in the game.
Well, you can get it right after you get the power bomb. Unless there's a door, I can't remember.
It's in Magmar Caverns. There's a tunnel. What it actually reminded me of was the tunnel in Meridia that you needed to power bomb. But
yeah,
it's just that it's so far out of your way that why bother?
Well, if you didn't know where everything is and you were just exploring, you know, you might just stumble across it, but whatever.
I stumbled across that chamber multiple times previously. I knew there was something really good under there. I didn't think it was a charge combo, but I thought there would be like a power bomb expansion or an energy tank or something under there.
Yeah.
At least they put most of the energy tanks out in the open. Like, I found almost all of those in Prime, and all the Prime games. I had at least 12 energy tanks by the end of it. Oh yeah, something I figured out on Prime 3 that's probably killing me is if you go into phase with not all the energy tanks, your phase on bar fills faster. Like, what I originally thought it would do is if you didn't have all the energy tanks, you would start out with some corruption.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I was thinking you were talking about going into a pool phase-on, but you're talking about the planet. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why I haven't beaten the game yet, is because I only have 12 energy tanks, and I should probably get the other 2. Because from your playthrough, I was under the impression that you were like, haha, your energy tanks are now useless. But they do serve a purpose. And you can't get any farther without the X-ray visor. I actually think I went up here earlier without the plasma beam, but then Retro decided to say, Red Door, fuck you, you're not getting this power-up.
Yeah, well, you don't always need the X-ray visor for these platforms. You can do the really stupid thing of shooting the platforms with your, one of your beams and seeing where they are, but there's no reason to do that.
It's like
that's not even the show off. It's just you're playing stupid if you don't come up here with the X-ray visor. Oh jeez.
It's
all the way. Ah. Good FPSs don't have platforming. This one's an adventure game, like you said.
There's a door up here somewhere. A red door. Wow.
Yeah, the red door.
There's a red door at the top of here, and yeah. That was a pretty nice save, though. I remember that.
Maybe they, did they put new items in, the Wii versions?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna get Trilogy. Because a whole bunch of games were announced. A matter of fact, Golden Sun DS was... Oh, I'm just writing down... I was just writing down on my checklist, that's why I stopped. But Golden Sun DS was announced for a New Year's Day release. And then there's Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which I have been looking forward to for ages. I think the game...
It's a remake of the...
Of Gold and Silver, which was...
Of Silver?
Which was my favorite generation.
The best generation, obviously. You can just come out and say it. Everybody knows it.
Yeah. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I did a screenshot LP of that game, I think not a year ago, but a while ago. And it's archived at LPF. Of course, I know you don't read screenshot LPs because it's like, wall of text.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's boring. I can barely watch subtitles without falling asleep.
Oh, the only time I really ever do subtitles is when, video or audio commentary isn't necessary because, the video explains itself most of the time, or
you love lava, don't you?
Yeah, I kind of do, apparently. Anyway, I was getting at the only time I really do subtitles is when the video speaks for itself, or when the audio recording corrupts, because sometimes Audacity does that. Where,
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think I had to do that once for Super Paper Mario. Anyway, a curious thing I've noticed is if you go 2 rooms away from this area, the the glass that you broke with a power bomb will come back.
Yeah, it always comes back. It's not like a glitch or anything. It's just one of those weird things they decide to program in.
Yeah, I never.
It serves no like purpose.
I never understood why they did that.